Hey Growlers fans, thank you for joining us today. If you don't know who I am quite yet, my name is Dean Thomas, and I'm the new Director of Entertainment with the Growlers this season. So the purpose of today's video is simply just kind of get out and answer some of your questions. I know there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now, especially with the stay-at-home order we've got here in the state of Michigan. So we just wanted to sit down and answer some of the questions I'm sure are on a lot of our fans' minds. And joining me today will actually be Growlers GM Brian Colopy, and we're going to sit down and answer some of those questions you may have and some of the big burning questions that I'm sure most people have. Let's get started. Hey Brian, thanks for joining us today. I know a lot of people have got a lot of questions on their mind regarding our upcoming Growlers season, so thanks for joining us and answering some of these questions.
Absolutely. I'm excited to talk to you, Dean, and see your face.
I know we're all locked away right now.
I know.
So I guess let's just jump right into it. And I think the big question probably in everybody's mind is just kind of what's the timeline like right now? Do we know if we're going to have a baseball season, and when will we know whether we are or are not?
Yeah, that's the big question everyone's asking, and we're just like everyone else. We're playing this by ear. We're watching the updates from the CDC and Major League Baseball, minor league baseball. So we're just like everyone else. We're doing our part and trying to be safe and keep everyone else safe. But the timeline right now, I mean, we are fully planning to play on opening day. Everything we've talked about at the league level, internally, other people we've talked to, we're fully planning to start as expected. We are also preparing if we do have to miss games, what that looks like and some potential plans around that. But our schedule is a big schedule, 72 games in 75 days. It's the largest schedule in the country. We've got a lot of dates and games to play. And on top of that, as you've seen over the last few years for us, we've added so many festivals and events and things after the season that don't even have anything to do with baseball. So, based on what we're hearing and what we're feeling, we're going to have a full schedule of things going on. And again, we're preparing for, just about anything.
All right, awesome. Yeah, and so over on Facebook, we got a couple questions from some fans. Both Candace and Katie kind of asked, what happens if this doesn't let up by time the season starts? What's going to happen with their tickets as 365 game plan members?
Yeah, great question. 365 game plan members, season ticket holders. There's a lot of scenarios where, we could miss a couple games, we miss no games, we miss part of the season. So we won't get into, every little scenario, but long story short, anyone that has tickets, they're going to be redeemed, whether it's, later on in the season, future years. We're going to take care of our fans that are there for us. So, as far as people's seats and locations, I know people are really competitive on where they want to sit. And, our games are, 18 games sold out last year of our 36. Half our games are sold out. So, long story short, we're going to take care of people. We're going to make sure that they're taken care of. And depending on what happens, we're going to make it all work for everybody.
Awesome. And I know there's a lot of kind of uncertainty and even a little bit of panic out there right now in terms of how the virus has been spreading, which is why most of us here in Michigan are all kind of a stay-at-home order right now. Are there any in-season plans to kind of address COVID-19 just at the ballpark in general in terms of health and safety?
Yes, yeah, there is. It actually gave us a chance to really reevaluate and look at everything we are doing, which is really, is awesome to see some of the things we've done in the past. So we actually have a plan together to kind of just, outline things we're already doing, new things that we're adding, hand sanitizers, hand washing stations, things like that that'll just help with calming people's concerns and to just help safety in general. But yeah, we've got a full plan. We're luckily, there's Major League Baseball, minor league baseball teams that are going to be putting full plans together as well that we can, borrow ideas from. So we're already working on it. We've already got a plan put in place, and we're just looking to update that. We've been working with Bronson. We actually had a meeting this week with Bronson and our trainers and everyone to put a plan together for players, for internal staff, for fans. So we're on it, and we're excited to see some of the new things that are going to be coming out for us to be able to just protect people in more and better ways.
Right. And at the end of the day, I think it'll be a benefit for everyone regardless. So,
Yep.
another quick question for you too. There is, then, what impact does this have on the team, whether that be front office, or the players even themselves?
Yeah, the play just like I said earlier, the players we're putting a plan together for them as far as when they're here, things that they're doing. But actually we've ramped up, and the league increased the roster size by 5 players, so we're gonna have more players than we've ever had before playing this summer. With college baseball being canceled this year, there's a lot of guys that are really itching to play, and this is the best league for that. We treat the players better here than in this league than anywhere in the country. They're going to get to play in front of thousands of fans, minor league ballparks. So, I'm excited to get a lot more guys the opportunity to experience this league, and the importance of us for Major League Baseball, minor league baseball, for these guys' future careers to improve as players. It's at its peak. It might not ever be higher. So yeah, players are ready, coaches are ready. I think in general, everyone knows and feels that we're going to be playing baseball at some point. And when we are, we're going to be ready, and we're going to be ready to go for the players, for our staff, for our fans, everybody.
I know I'm definitely looking forward to baseball season getting here, and should be some good talent on the field this year, so I'm excited. Another question from one of our fans. This comes from Remington. She was curious, what's the schedule on the open interviews for part-time staff and bringing in some new employees this summer? Is that date
Yeah.
changing?
Yeah, we're obviously with the 3 week restrictions, we're going to be pushing some things back, like open interviews. We have like staff trainings and entertainment, interviews and things like that. So we're going to be pushing that stuff back. We don't have any plans to drop the number of employees or anything like that. I mean, again, with the team, this has really opened up my eyes on the importance for people, for part-time staff, a summer job for them that's fun, that helps to provide money and back to their families. We take that seriously, so we're excited to be able to almost be an opportunity for a lot of people that might have lost their jobs. And not only that, the impact on businesses downtown, restaurants, some of our sponsors, people that we talk to. When you have 3,000 to sometimes 4,000 people at a Friday, Saturday night game 20 times a year, that impacts a lot of people's businesses downtown and even in the community. So, when we do get back going and we can kickstart again, having the people out and having people at the games and in our community is going to be really important for people, not just us, but for all the businesses. So it's going to be a crazy fun summer. And I know I'm itching to just be outside. I know if you're from Michigan, you already want to be outside this time of year. Couple that with 6 weeks indoors. I think people are gonna be ready to be outside and ready to be, together, talking to people, interacting with friends and family. It's going to be probably more important this year than maybe ever. And so it's a responsibility we're excited to have. And we're excited for it to be here.
Absolutely. And just, I guess, to lighten the mood up here a little bit, have you checked in with Coach Drake? How's he doing right now?
Yeah, Coach Drake's doing all right. He's off of school. He's still studying. Dad and mom are taking care of him. But yeah, Coach Drake's is going to be back. We've got a lot of new things we're going to be doing this summer too that we're excited to unveil. But yeah, we all need a little bit more Coach Drake in our lives right now. That's for sure.
Absolutely. All right, well, I think that wraps up most of the main questions we had gotten from some of our fans, and I'm sure some of the big questions that were on a lot of people's minds. So just want to say thanks, Brian. Thanks for joining us today and answering these questions for us.
Absolutely, Dean, man. Excited to get back going and be back to normal here very soon.
All right, awesome. Thanks again.
See ya.